So let's talk about movement. And I want to just do a little piece about how when we talk about our heart, most people don't deny that there's a call to love when we are referencing our heart, whether we're talking about it from a physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual perspective, because the entire fabric of the universe is love, then when we are considering our heart health, we're also in consideration of how we can expand our capacity to experience love. And so you might be wondering, well, what does that have to do with movement? And I will get there by the end of our short time together, I promise. But I wanted to read you first a quote from Martha Graham. Now, Martha Graham was a dancer and a choreographer in her day. And so I'm going to use the word dance, but literally, dance means, in this case, it's going to represent movement. So just sort of try to make that correlation when I read the quote. So, dance is the hidden language of the soul of the body. Great dancers are not great because of their technique, they are great because of their passion. Movement never lies, it is a barometer telling the state of the soul's weather to all who can read it. So, nobody likes to put, well, some people probably do, but most people, that women that I talk to, especially once we're in the second half of our life, it's not really fun to push through workouts anymore. And so here's where love comes in. Something to know about love is that she wants every choice that we make to feel nourishing and to add energy to our cup and not to suck us dry. And so the kind of movement that we choose, we want to be in this sort of I don't know, a treasure hunt with ourselves and experiment. Like, what movement can I do that will actually make me feel good, make me feel nourished? It may be dance, it may be a beautiful walk amid nature, it may be jumping on the trampoline, it may be going to a class and sharing music and movement with other people. It doesn't really matter. There's no right or wrong. It just has to be nourishing and feel to you like it's filling your cup and not sucking you dry. So, my invitation, my challenge to you is to play with, like in the next couple of weeks, just experiment with 2 or 3 different ways of moving your body than what you're used to, and see if there isn't something that is calling you to it that would be more inspiring in terms of movement than what you have been doing. I know a lot of women, they just do the same thing over and over, and they get bored. And that's why we tend to fall off the wagon in terms of our regular exercise, is because it can get a little bit boring. And I get it, life is busy. We we don't always have time to do all this experimenting, but we don't have time to go 2, 3, 4 weeks or months without moving either. That's actually more detrimental than anything. So type in the comments, what is one of your favorite movements? And I'll do the same. Well, I'll just tell you it now. It's dancing, because I just feel like moving to music, it just doesn't hardly get any better than that. And so that's probably why I liked this quote, because it references dance. But it really, the point of the quote is to reference all movement, because the human body must move. That is not optional. We go into a downward spiral if we don't move our body. Chi, or our life force, is designed to move. And so we're not designed to be static, but dynamic beings. And it doesn't mean we have to drive ourselves crazy with movement, but we do have to have some kind of movement that we enjoy and that's regular and that won't be too boring for us to just jump off the bandwagon with. So type, if you will, your favorite movement, because you might have a movement that is unusual and really fun, and it might be something that someone else would like to try but never would have thought of. So if you would be so generous as to share, that would be great. And until next time, I will see you, and happy movement.